We've been into business since 1933, so we have crossed our 90 years old. 9 pharmaceutical plants across Europe, Africa, and Middle East. Our headcount has augmented to 1,600 people with a perfect gender parity. And actually, at the top management level, we are very proud to have 2/3 of the 150 executives who are ladies. It's not been done by design, it's by merit, so we're there. And the latest update, I would say, is about Saudi Arabia, because after 11 years of presence there, and the initial JVs, we have moved almost 2 years ago now into an acquisition of a great pharmaceutical site, the one that was owned by Sanofi. And here again, our gender parity has been improved because 78% of the headcount of the plants are ladies, Saudi ladies. So it's really great to see all the kingdom in movement, and also the Saudi ladies taking part into the growth of the country. So Saudi has been our main milestone during the last 2 years. So this is what has led me to settle in the region with the family, and to be more grounded in Saudi Arabia. So definitely, the name Cooper is derived from cooperation, and it is really a big part of our DNA. In that matter, we've been actively augmenting our business relationships with multinationals. So we are more closer to multinationals of the region, serving them under specific services, whether it is CMO for manufacturing or promotional and marketing activities. So this has been a big part of us. So teaming up with multinationals under distribution or manufacturing alliances. On top of that, we've been also active in the joint ventures, going beyond a license, beyond a deal, into JVs, co-investing together. So we have done that in Morocco in the last 7 years, and with the same partner, we are taking that also to Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, more specifically, we have bought a great plant with especially a great team, and we have capacity in the land. So we are at the moment into 2 different JVs with 2 different multinationals, each one known and focused in some technologies. So that's the latest update I can give you. The third level of cooperation is happening also among the top 4 MNCs, multinational in pharma, where they are actually changing their business model in the region and in emerging markets in general. And we are kind of taking over some operations of them. So this is also a very important point. When they are selling assets, when they are changing their model from subsidiaries, local regional subsidiaries, to distribution model, and we see that very much with the big pharma, we are one of the preferred partners to take back their business under these new models, either full acquisitions or new partnership with the big pharma, stepping back a little bit for some products, mature product, and us taking the front while always serving the big pharma, of course. It's the organizational design. I think it is how you align your forces internally in order to serve the markets. So we have dedicated divisions, and this is one way of replying to that, because the mindset of providing a product that is derived from cell and gene therapy, that is derived from biologics, is different from the mindset of delivering a product that is coming out of the chemicals. So it's different teams, different divisions, different profile, different backups profile. And we leverage a lot of ex-people talent coming from multinational joining us, because they are also, so they have their experience, we learned with them, and they are eager to come to Cooper Pharma, because also we are implementing a long-term vision around meaning. Our ultimate goal is to allow our countries of the Middle East, of Africa, of emerging markets to be more autonomous, to localize more, to rely more on ourselves for certain medicine that we can make locally. Of course, we still import a lot of high technology things, but I believe that a lot of stuff can be done, are done also locally, and should be done. So we have done, our approach has been twofold in that. 4 years ago, we created a dedicated company, not a division, but a dedicated company based out of Dubai called Cooper Bioscience, with another set of profile of people very focused into innovation. This has allowed us to bring innovation to our group. Then within the organizations like the mother company in Morocco, that is the backbone, or in Saudi Arabia, or in Cooper Pharma Côte d'Ivoire, or in Cooper Pharma East Africa, in Kigali, in Rwanda, we have divisions for primary care and divisions for the specialty, with people who have different profiles and backgrounds. So that's how we address things, once again, by organizational design and proper people. Once your assessment of the market needs have been done properly, of course. Yeah. So what is required or looked after in Saudi Arabia is a little bit different than what is required in terms of portfolio mix, product mix in Morocco, or in Côte d'Ivoire, or in Rwanda, or in Spain. Yeah. So we always have a core product portfolio. Then we have some adaptation, either from our partners, multinationals license or specialty pharma license, or from our own product that are branded generics or consumer brands. We have started as Cooper KSA 12 years ago in Saudi Arabia. We started with two approaches: our own commercial team and company, and a JV in manufacturing with the number one pharma groups, Pimaco, and we have co-invested with them in a plant. My point here is that from day one, all our products have been manufactured in Saudi Arabia. We didn't export. We played by the rules of localization early on, because I believe into that. I believe that you need to contribute in that sense. I wanted to have Saudi product. We're a Saudi company. Our GM is a Saudi gentleman. Our staff is Saudi. So this is very important. This is very important. And for this, you need partnerships again. So as of today, for instance, our products are made at 4 different manufacturing sites. And they don't, we out of 4, only 1 we own in a JV. And this new site from Sanofi is just starting for our products. We are doing 15 million manufactured product of Sanofi and other multinationals in Colmin, but ours are done in other sites. So that's so, because you must bear in mind that only 25% of the needs are made locally. So 75% of the needs are still imported. So I believe this ratio of localization should very quickly, within the next years, 5 years, go to 50% of localization. And we will contribute into that. We will manufacture whatever comes. So that's how we see. Then we are also at this moment, as I said before, with 2 manufacturing projects in the site, implementing, bringing for the first time technologies that are not available, because you need differentiation. Saudi Arabia is a very competitive market. It's among the top 10, top 15 pharma market in the world, and it's a solvent market. It's a great market. We find innovation, generics, everything. So competition is stiff from all the players coming there. So you need to bring differentiation. And for differentiation, we have decided also to introduce 2 new technologies that will be here in the next years, because we are starting into that on top of the basic galenic form we have today. So the idea was very simple. To go into innovation like a big pharma, you need to develop and bring a new innovative product to the market, $1 to $2 billion. We don't have this means. So we had to go to bring innovation to partnerships, to go to universities, to go to startups, to go to specialty pharma, say them, we can be your gateway to this region of the world. And then we can co-invest with you early on in the development, or we can take the product in the region when it's ready. So that's what led us there. This also means that you have local talents, people who have been experienced in that field, maybe in Europe, maybe in US, who came back to their countries and have implemented that, to have local, and have also attracted in a very competitive market of clinical trials. The worldwide clinical market is competitive also. They have attracted key brands to do their research and applications in Saudi Arabia. So bringing back talent to our country is also very important. This is the same message we have been executing in the Kingdom of Morocco, in my country. The same. And we have also grown a lot from our colleagues coming back to their country and roots after experience in other countries, and maintaining the links between the 2 different geographies. Because at the end of the day, it's always a team cooperation we need to do together. We have a super saying in Morocco that says, one hand cannot applaud.
I love it.
I would like the Saudi FDA spirits organization to be available in all the countries of the region, because they have done something good, something amazing. It is working. They have probably benchmarked the best models in the world, and they have decided to do that, and they have done it. They have implemented it, meaning that it's a mature, sophisticated agency. It's an agency where there is responsiveness from a pharma player like me. Responsiveness from the authorities is very important. And you have people who have experience, you have people who have been in the industry, who understand, and now who are at the regulator. It is clear that the regulatory body is the main stone, because we need to protect the health and the safety of the patients. This is not a product, a drug, a medicine is not a product like any other. Now, Saudi FDA, to my humble opinion, have gone further. Not only they are responsive, not only they are very well organized, but they have also put in place systems to attract innovation, to foster localization of branded generics, to allow for local innovation experiences. So there is, for instance, a guideline called the VAM, the Value Added Medicine Guideline or Department at the SFDA, where you can submit a concept. You say, I want to develop that. Would you agree? what is the pathway, and then you engage in a discussion. Then you can go through or you cannot go through. It depends. I like that. I haven't seen that in any other agency of my region. So we have to learn from them. And my experience as a foreign investor in Saudi Arabia is positive, because I've seen really the regulatory authority, the political authorities aligned to make our investments welcome, to be reactive and to help us. This is really, I'm saying that very sincerely. I mean, so positive experience so far, yeah. People are the vector, are the doers, the makers, or not the makers of any project. I mean, there is nothing that is flowing with systems or with machines or with AI. People are at the center. So the question is how to manage people. The big chunk of our companies are family-owned companies. The model is very much centralized, but our people, our young generation are changing. The aims are different. This is on one side. Then, if you want people to go to the extra mile, they should be involved. They should be buying stakes, having skin in the game. So there is no magical formula. Then empowering. So we try to move from centralized, paternalistic models that have also their big upsides and advantages and comfort, to models where ownership, accountability, empowerment is important. And I believe when you put a person in this position, you can see miracles. Of course, this is working within systems. So you need to build systems. This is working where you have people that have a certain level of maturity. And we have at Cooper, alhamdulillah, thanks to God. And then you see something happening that is from existing base, people, talent, taking it to another level that even you as a leader, you didn't imagine. So my role, ultimately, when I try to refine what is my role as chairman and CEO, is creating, sustaining the environment that will allow people to thrive.
Like that.
Diversity in the culture. At Cooper, you have, I think, 25 to 30 different nationalities. In Dubai office, that is the hub for international, we have guys from India, from Belgium, from France, from Morocco, from Lebanon, from Sri Lanka. That's great. It's the confrontation of different cultures that is bringing this light. When you dig into innovation, it's the same story. Innovation is coming from different streams who are confronting and bringing a sparkle. So diversity for sure. People who are entrepreneur in their minds. I'm not interested in guys who are executing tasks. Yeah. With me, I have a different style. They need to fly. They need to fly, and as I like to do, I would not love to have a boss under me. What have you done? Where are you? No. So I would like the same for this kind of person. Yeah, and then also this diversity in functions. I like to mix people from R&D, and sales, compliance, very important. Something that is very important and kicking in more and more in our organization at Cooper is compliance. We have organized now functions of compliance. We have organized functions of CSR. and sustainability. Very, very important. And I'm glad it is really enriching us. And this has been brought by people who have done this 15, 20 years elsewhere and coming. We want to contribute. We want to do something meaningful beyond the financials, beyond the metrics, beyond the reputation, beyond the advertising. I'm a believer in God. I'm a Muslim. And I think we all have a mission on the earth. I think the company I've been blessed to be within has 92 years of existence, and it will continue beyond me. So we need to do something meaningful. Coming from people, going to people. That's it. So whether access to better medicine, whether increasing the skills of our teams, having a great relationship with HCPs, helping patients beyond the pill with information, with more awareness. So if we can contribute to our country's economies, I would be very happy. If we can contribute to the awareness of the people in terms of healthcare, you know, ultimately, if we eat well, if we sleep well, if we exercise, we might not need that much of medicine, and I'll be happy. We are very respectful of the Vision 23. It's a great one, and it is happening. We are very glad, honored to try to contribute humbly according to our small know-how. Every time I am in Saudi, I'm happy to be in Saudi. I don't think about the business. I'm happy to be in Saudi. It's a land for us as Arab and Muslim that has a lot of meaning. And I like to see our sisters and brothers of Saudi moving. That's wonderful. That's it.